Good morning. It is January 31st. The time of the tune is 5:30. 5:30 in the morning. It is a Monday. It doesn't really feel like a Monday because this week is the beginning of the Chinese New Year week. So today actually is New Year's Eve. So tomorrow is Chinese New Year's. And this year it's very special because I was telling this to my fourth grade class about the calendars and how right towards Chinese New Year, a lot of Vietnamese, they start talking about the date. And this dog wants to just come and sniff me. Really puts, I don't know if you ever got tracked by a dog or like you don't know if the dog is friendly or not, but he comes up and they walk up to you. Oh man, the hairs on my arm, and my neck, and my head, just like they stand up. And I really call it like my spider sense, because you just feel this super heightened sense of awareness and fear and like fight or flight. Anyway, anytime one of those random dogs kind of do that, then yeah, I get like that. Anyway, so I was telling my fourth grade class this year is special as far as Chinese New Year's and how it relates to our normal calendar year. And during Chinese New Year's, Vietnamese people will start to count in not the lunar calendar, but the Chinese calendar. And so tomorrow will, the first of the New Year's, they call Mùng Một, which means basically January 1st. And that January 1st, that Chinese January 1st could fall on any day of the month that Chinese New Year's falls into the regular Gregorian calendar. So sometimes like January 1st is in the middle of February or early in March, somewhere around there. And Vietnamese will always count. Like I'll ask them, oh, what day is it today? And they say, oh, it's the 1st, even though it's like the 16th, right? even though it's the 16th of the month. But anyway, I was telling my fourth grade class, because normally every year I always get confused because I ask, when is Tết? Tết is the name of the holiday. When is Tết over? So sometimes Tết will run for 14 days or 10 days. And they'll say, oh, Mùng 10 or January 1st, Chinese January 1st, January 10th, sorry. And that January 10th could be like March 3rd. You know, so they always tell me, oh, on the 10th. And I'm like, on the 10th, that's a really long time. And he said, no, the other 10th. So this year, though, is very special because January 1st, Chinese New Year, falls on February 1st of our calendar. Which, you know, the stars really have to align in order for that to happen. But it's easy to know if they say Mùng 1, Mùng 2, Mùng 5, like it's easy to know which day we're on based on the Chinese calendar and the Vietnamese calendar, because they have the same number. The first is the first. Their January 1st is, February 1st. So that's very, very uncomplicated this year. So this year is the 31st. Today is the 31st of that month. And the streets are absolutely empty. You saw one bike just go by. I see one other person kind of doing this Vietnamese stretch right now, and that's about it. Even the trash guy, I don't see the trash guy around. There's a lot of trash out. It's almost a ghost town, and that normally happens on this week every year. People go back to their hometowns, and thankfully, according to the reports, the COVID numbers have come really, really drastically down. In fact, we had under 100 cases for a few days in a row, reportedly. So anyway, a lot of the families will head back to their hometowns for about 10 days, spend some time with their family, do traditional Vietnamese, eat traditional Vietnamese food during that, and Ho Chi Minh City then becomes like this ghost town because everybody has left it to go to their hometowns, which is nice. Streets are cleaner, streets are more empty. The only downside, though, that I would say is that the is that one downside would be that all the shops and restaurants, and not all cafes, but most of them are all closed because the owners or the workers have asked for permission off to go back to their hometowns. So anyway, today is Monday, but it doesn't really feel like a Monday. It feels like the beginning of a really long New Year's holiday. So schools are out until the 14th for me. So about 15 days counting from today. I'll be off of work. Got some videos I can work on. And yeah, trying to make the best use of my time going forward. And yeah, got some interesting things that I want to talk about soon on the channel. I just got to process some of the thoughts before, and yeah, get that out there. So everybody, enjoy your Monday. Plan out your Monday. If it's a normal working week for you, please plan it out. Open your calendars, write down what you got to do. Put yourself into pilot mode. Figure out what the direction of this week will be. And then as we go through it, stay on the plane and engineer it along the way if you have to change some things here and there. Stay consistent, stay beautiful, and I'm trying. Recently it's been really rough getting down here, but I'm trying to filter out some things that are making these walks and these talks harder to do. Not the walk itself, but the getting up and the motivation, and yeah. Anyway, I feel better. I feel thirsty though. I didn't drink enough water this morning. I feel thirsty, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for checking up on me. Leave us some comments down below for me, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Aloha.